In a family of modest means, there was a beautiful girl named Shola. She was the kind of beauty that turned heads wherever she went. With her flawless dark skin, almond-shaped eyes, and a figure that seemed carved by the gods. She had an aura that drew attention effortlessly. But behind her beauty was a heart full of pride and stubbornness, a personality that broke her parents' hearts time and time again. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ajayi, had waited for 18 long years before Shola came into their lives. She was their miracle child, their pride and joy. They poured their love into her and tried their best to raise her to be disciplined and God-fearing. But Shola was willful. She saw their guidance as restrictions, their advice as unnecessary, and their discipline as punishment. By the time she turned 16, Shola had developed a sharp tongue. She rolled her eyes at her mother's warnings and sneered at her father's pleas. "You are just old-fashioned," she would say dismissively. "Times have changed. Let me live my life." Her parents' love and devotion remained a constant, even when her attitude pushed them to their limits. They prayed for her, sent her to good schools, and provided for her every need. Shola excelled academically, and when she gained admission into a prestigious university, her parents were overjoyed. They sold a piece of land to pay her fees, and as they said their goodbyes, they imparted valuable advice to guide her on her journey. But the moment Shola set foot on campus, she decided she was going to live life on her terms. At school, Shola was the center of attention. Her beauty opened doors and she quickly became the darling of campus parties and social circles. But Shola didn't stop there. She sought the finer things in life: designer clothes, expensive wigs, flashy jewelries, but her parents' modest income couldn't support her desires. Instead of living within her means, Shola found other ways to get what she wanted. She began dating wealthy men old enough to be her father. Her hostel room was overflowing with luxurious gifts, including designer handbags, stylish shoes, and the newest iPhone. Her classmates envied her, and many wanted to be like her. But Shola's lifestyle came with a price. She became known for sleeping with anyone who could fund her desires. Her grades began to slip, but she didn't care. Whenever her parents called to check on her, she lied. "Everything is fine, Mama," she would say sweetly, masking the chaos her life had become. Amaka, her closest friend, tried to warn her. "Shola, this life you are living will end in regret. You are dancing with danger." But Shola only laughed. "Abeg, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. You are just jealous." Shola's recklessness caught up with her in her third year. One of the wealthy men she was involved with turned her to be married, and his wife stormed the campus with a group of women, creating a scene that left Shola disgraced. Pictures and videos of the incident went viral, and Shola became the subject of gossip and contempt. As if that wasn't enough, she discovered she was pregnant. When she reached out to the man she believed was responsible, he denied her and blocked her number. In desperation, she tried to terminate the pregnancy but ended up in the hospital with complications. Her parents were devastated when they found out. Mrs. Ajayi wept bitterly, Why Mr. Ajayi stared at his once proud daughter with disappointment. Shola, is this how you repay us for all we have done for you? He asked, his voice heavy with sorrow. Shola felt the sting of regret as the consequences of her actions sank in. She had refused to heed to their warnings, thrown away their sacrifices, and ruined her own reputation. After she recovered, Shola dropped out of school and returned home. The once vibrant and proud girl was now a shadow of herself. She avoided old friends and spent her days reflecting on her mistakes. Her parents, though hurt, refused to give up on her. They welcomed her back with open arms and encouraged her to start over. Shola eventually gave birth to a baby boy. Caring for him changed her perspective on life. She began to understand the sacrifices her parents had made for her and the pain she had caused them. Slowly, she rebuilt her life. She learned tailoring and started a small business with her parents' support. Though the journey was tough, Shola was determined to prove to herself and her family that she could change. She apologized to her parents and thanked them for staying with her through the tough times she caused by her behavior. Long after, Shola's life was stable. Her business thrived and she was able to provide for her son. Though she frequently reflected on the path not taken and the life she could have led if she had made better choices. Through her story, she showed young girls that they too could overcome adversity and achieve their goals. Her message was clear. Pride and beauty without substance would be their downfall. Have been there. Listen to your parents. No matter how strict they seem, they only want the best for you. Shola's story became a lesson for others, a tale of regret, redemption, and the unconditional love of family. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel for more amazing stories. Do not forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you.